Hello and welcome to another episode of the Open Journey. For those who didn't watch the Open Journey yet, the Open Journey is a collection of open source games I discovered and I would like to present to you. And today I'm gonna show you Alien Arena, which is an online-offline sci-fi arena shooter like I showed in this series multiple times before. And yeah, the game mechanics are relatively easy like an arena shooter do. You need to complete arenas to win the match and so on. You can play it in a single and in a multiplayer mode, and yeah, that's it. It has only a few amount of game modes like deathmatch, capture the flag, dashboard, which might be some sort of football. I'm not quite sure about this. I think I played it only once before, but I didn't really remember how this game mode work. Then there is a duel mode, so 1 versus 1, and there is something with a farm I didn't really get the clue of. I really literally don't understand what to do there. So, well, however, the game itself is focusing on retro sci-fi atmosphere with a classic arena shooter gameplay elements and plays like Unreal Tournament or Quake 3. The offline AI matches are focusing on deathmatch, and there is sadly no arena selection in the version I played. And yeah, the atmosphere is like in the late or early 50s sci-fi atmosphere, like back those days people thought aliens would look like, and you know that stuff. Technical. The game is based on the CRX engine, which is a modification or basically a reprogrammed Quake 2 or ID Tech 2 engine with tons of new features included, such as 32-bit high-resolution textures. 3D models are now possible to use as map architecture, GLSL shader for parallax maps, normal maps, and fancy stuff, ragdoll physics, reflecting water, and much more visual features. I don't want to summarize all. Yeah, it has multi-platform support for Linux, Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, FreeBSD, but is focusing on Linux and Windows only. According to Steam, it is only available for Linux and Windows. I will talk about this later. Backgrounds. Developed was the game by Core Entertainment and others, and initially released in 2004 as some sort of proprietary freeware which forbids the commercial resale by others except of Core Entertainment, as far as I know. I'm not quite sure if I understood this correctly, but I think it is like this because you can buy it on Steam. So I think only Core Entertainment is allowed to sell this game. Yeah, the initial release name was Code Red Alien Arena, and in October 2004 there were 2 single-player campaigns released called Battle for Earth and Martian Chronicles. And on November 2017, Alien Arena Warriors of Mars is available on Steam, and I think also in the Microsoft Store for Linux and Windows. Well, in the Microsoft Store it's only available for Windows, so obviously. Yeah, and further on, the licensing was weakened back in 2030, so the game assets could be integrated in some Linux repositories such as openSUSE or Fedora. I'm not sure if there. I think there might be plenty much more different Linux packaging repositories, however, for Ubuntu and whatever, where the game is also available. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if the version which is available in any Linux distribution is the same which you can buy on Steam. Well, because otherwise it would not make sense to sell the game for about $1.1760. I'm not quite sure, I only have the price in euro. So yeah, I think the version you can get on Steam or in the Microsoft Store might be a little bit newer than the currently available version in the Linux package managing systems. But I'm not 100% sure about this. It's just a cool way to support the developer anyway. So yeah. Now let's talk about the ratings. I would give Alien Arena about 3 stars. It has nice graphics and visuals. It has a good reconstruction of a post-apocalyptic 1950s sci-fi atmosphere, and also the sound design and sound effects are fitting very well in this whole setting, so which makes the game just feels like an old sci-fi film in some parts. But there are also a few negative points, like in the single player bot matches you need always to play the complete campaign from the very beginning. So if you play like about 3 maps or so and then quit, and then you want to continue, you just can't continue. You need to start all over again. I'm not sure if the latest available version, if the version on Steam is a different version than the version I played through my packet manager. I'm not sure if it's the same, like, yeah, in the latest version. And also one negative point are the visual effects are sometimes too intense, too heavy, so you have the feeling like your eyeballs are just burning out your head and something like this. But after all, it's a fun game, and yeah, 3 stars is not a bad rating. I think it's well, not outstanding, but it is also not very bad. It's somewhere in the middle. Well, yeah. If you're now interested in Alien Arena, you can find any link you might need in the description to download the game, or you're just searching Microsoft Store or Steam for the game. And yeah, thanks for watching and have fun with the rest gameplay, and see you next time. Bye bye.